Hi guys, welcome back. So today is not going to be a ranting video or me just really staring at the camera and talking. I'm actually going to be doing my semi-daily makeup routine. I actually don't even do this every day and it's very simple. I used to really be into and love doing my makeup, but I got to the point where I was really over it. Let's see if I can relock that. There we go. I got to the point where I was just really overdoing my makeup so much, putting on so much makeup, and I started realizing that there were so many steps to doing makeup on YouTube or the YouTube and Instagram way that I really just kind of fell out of love with doing my makeup. Ooh, my hair is falling. I braided my hair, that's why it's wavy and not really curly today. Anyways, oh well, I think my last videos my hair was straight anyways. Anyways, so this is the bare minimum, and when I say bare minimum, I mean like bare minimum. I don't do a whole lot to my face. I don't even wear foundation at this point anymore. I kind of feel like foundation is overused by many people anyways. A lot of people who use foundation have beautiful skin under all that makeup and are really just ruining it with all the makeup they are using. Now I can appreciate a really well done beautiful face, and I do enjoy watching my mom still put on her makeup. Just me, I am not a big fan of wearing that much makeup anymore. Sorry if you hear my coffee. Anyways, so I need to take a sip real quick. I made it for a reason. Anyways, so before we get started, I kind of want to just tell y'all what I do to my face before I start putting on my makeup. I wash my face with it's a foaming cream cleanser. It's the off-brand to the CeraVe. It's the Walmart brand. And I think it's like $5 at Walmart. It's good enough. My skin is not very problematic. I don't have acne. I do have blackheads and texture around this area, but it's not, I don't mind it. It doesn't bother me. I think it would bother me more if I wore makeup. So it doesn't bother me now that I don't wear makeup. The other products I do use after I'm done washing my face is, it's not even this. I don't know why I'm showing you guys this, but I'll just show it to you like this. This is literally just witch hazel. Sometimes I will put like a tea tree oil or a eucalyptus oil, very little amount, to help with really just if I'm having that. Sometimes I don't wash my face often, so sometimes I do get really not good looking skin, and I find that putting the tea tree oil or eucalyptus oil, and I'm talking about like 1 drop in a full bottle of this because that stuff is very drying, both the tea tree oil and the eucalyptus oil. So I use this as an astringent or as, what is it, a toner, and I get a cotton swab, put this on there, and just wipe it all over my face and my neck and behind my ears. As well as after that, I use my eye cream, and this is the eye cream I do use. I don't even know if you can see it. Oh, you can't even see it. Let's see. There we go. So it's the L'Oreal Eye Defense, and it says it's the Dermo Expertise. And it's really, it's just an eye cream. That's all it is. I accidentally dropped it and some of it came out and I was really sad. But it's just a little eye cream. You can use it morning and night, and I really like it because I feel like it just kind of firms this area just right. It's not too heavy. You can, like it says, you can use it during the day or during the night, and it's just really hydrating. I'm not the person that is really too worried about looking oily. It's not a concern of mine. I don't really care. So I use it both morning and night. Anyways, so moving on, I actually have 2 moisturizers that I use, but before I do my makeup, I use just this plain old Jane-O moisturizer from, I believe it's Family Dollar. It says it has dual retinol, shea butter, pro vitamin C, essential vitamins, and minerals. Don't really know what that means, but it has a lot of stuff in it. It has quite a bit, but I use this. It's lighter than the moisturizer that I do use at night. Just during the day, kind of moisturize my skin. I like that moisturized look. Sorry, I'm scratching my foot. Anyways, I like that moisturized look. So we're gonna go ahead and go into the actual face. So my face has been prepped. The moisturizers have sat in my skin for a little bit already. And so we're good to go. All right, so when I'm doing my makeup, I don't even worry about my eyebrows. As you can tell, they're not special. There's nothing special about them. I don't even fill them in. All I do is kind of just brush them just a little bit, kind of get them into place. I don't use hairspray, I don't use a gel. I guess if I were gonna go out all day, I would, but I'm just home doing nothing, so my eyebrows aren't that big of a concern to me. The next thing I do is my eyelash curler. This is probably my most favorite thing on earth. If I'm not wearing makeup, you can guarantee I've more than likely use my eyelash curler. And when I mean makeup, I mean just the bare minimum that I do use. This is almost an everyday thing. Your eyelashes can start breaking off if you use this too much, so I've really learned to not use it every day, even though I want to use it every day. So yeah, just gonna curl my eyelashes real quick. So with this, you don't want to go right onto the eyelash line. You want to get as close as you can. But a lot of people don't like using eyelash curlers because they pinch their eyelashes. It happens. It does hurt sometimes. Well, it does hurt a lot. Anyways, so I kind of just go to the base and I just pump a couple times. And I do move it around constantly to try and get all those little hairs so that I don't have any hairs that are straight and the rest of my eyelashes are curly. So I've done that, and then you'll see me slowly start moving down. And I just do that, and I just continue to do that until I feel like they've curled enough to my liking. And this is probably the longest process of my whole routine. Is just making sure my eyelashes are nice and curled. And I do this because I do have nice eyelashes. They are literally just straight. So when I'm checking if my eyelashes are curled enough, I do like to move my hair out of the way and kind of just look at them from the side. And that'll give me a good idea of how curled they are. So you can already see that little difference in just curling them. And sometimes I'll literally just be like this all day. It works for me. I like it. Okay. So we're gonna go to the next eye. I do blink a little bit when I'm putting it in because I do want to make sure all the hairs are in there. And I do a test squeeze. And what I mean by a test squeeze is like where it is, I slowly go down because sometimes, and this is why a lot of people don't like curling their eyelashes, you will literally pinch your eyelid, and that does hurt. I do agree with that. It does hurt. It can hurt, and it will leave you with tears all over your face, and it's no fun. Okay. So we do the pumping at the bottom. We're moving the eyelash curler constantly. I've been curling my eyelashes, you know, ever since I've done my makeup, starting at the age of like 12 or 13. I've always curled my eyelashes. I don't like the way my eyelashes look without it being curled. They just kind of stick straight out. There's no real shape to them. So if you have eyelashes like that, I would learn how to use an eyelash curler because it does wonders. Okay, so we're gonna move it out the way. We're gonna look at it, compare it to the other side. Sorry. Look into the mirror. Might have to do a little bit more on this side and actually a little bit more on the other side. Now, as long as you're not curling your eyelashes pretty much every day, your eyelashes are gonna be fine. They're not gonna break off. You give them a break, you moisturize them, they will be a-okay. Yeah, they'll be okay. They won't die if you have pretty strong eyelashes. Other eyelashes, I can't speak for that. Some of them are thinner, some of them are finer, some of them just don't do well with a lot of manipulation. Everybody's different. So I'm gonna go ahead and refix my eyebrows. Just like that. Okay. So we only have 2 more steps left. All right, so I have fallen in love with these mascaras. The Mega Length by Wet n Wild. This is my older one, this is the newer one, and I do use both of them. So I use my older one to put on a base, basically like a primer. And I kind of just start at the bottom, getting the bottom nice and filled in, and then slowly work my way up. And as I'm actually applying it, I try to feather out my eyelashes. So that is the first layer. And it is a big difference. I think it is a big difference. You can see it. So I dip it again and I go into or I could do the next eyelash or the next eye. That sounded silly, didn't it? So how have you guys been doing in this whole quarantine thing? I have been losing my mind. As you can see, I do like coffee, and this quarantine has made me a coffee addict. I can tell you that much. I drink like 4 cups of coffee a day. And I noticed that coffee suppresses my appetite. Does it do that to anybody else? And I don't actually put sugar in my coffee. I like to drink my coffee, not black, but I like it plain, no sugar, with heavy whipping cream. I like the coffee flavor. I don't like the sugar flavor. Never been a sugary drink person. Well, that's a lie because I really like Dr. Pepper. I love Dr. Pepper. Probably a week ago, I drank like a Dr. Pepper every day, probably like 3 or 4 Dr. Peppers every day. My kidneys were hurting. I can tell you that much. Alright, so there's the base for my eyelashes. Alright, so there we go. That was weird, sorry. Okay, so now I get my other eyelash. This is my other mascara. This is the newer one. I'm sorry, I keep looking at myself. I'm not used to this yet. And this is the newer one. And instead of going from bottom to top, I really just kind of flick the top. Get more product there. Just like that. Just kind of adds a little bit more of a plump to them. Sometimes I'm hesitant to do my my other eye right after I've done this one because I'm like, this one hasn't had enough time to dry like this one has. And I'll go ahead and do it anyways. I'm like, oh well, it'll live. So there we go, just kind of doing that. There we go, guys. All right, so I don't do my bottom eyelashes because I feel like my top eyelashes are good enough. I feel like they're so big, they're voluminous naturally that I don't need to do my bottom lashes. It's too much. It looks too much for my face. I like that really soft look, as you can tell. Well, I don't know if I look soft. I probably look weird. Anyways. More coffee. Oh, and I really don't even wear any type of lip gloss or lipstick or lip liner, anything like that. I use this. This is probably like the best thing that was ever created by anybody who has ever created anything. I love it. It's just so moisturizing. It lasts all day. And if you've ever had like really dry, cracked lips, like you haven't drank water in like almost a week, your lips are dying, they're peeling, they're cracked, they hurt, they're bleeding, you smile and they bleed, get this stuff, your life will be saved forever. And you will, the $3 this costs is so worth it. Okay. So the next thing, oh Lord, this is a long video. The next thing we're gonna go on to is my highlighter. The top broke off, and so it kind of just sits like this on my dresser, which is probably not the best thing because everything on my dresser has dust. So this probably has dust on it, but I don't really want to replace it. I'm thinking about depotting it and putting it into something else. Just haven't done that yet. Anyways, this is an e.l.f. highlighter. I don't know if you can see that. And it is in Blush Gems. I think they have one that I was using, but it was way too pink for my skin tone. And there's another one that I wanted to try, but it's way too gold for my skin tone. So this seemed to be the happy medium. I'm also a firm believer in not over. If you don't need it, don't use it, don't buy it. I feel like a lot of people overdo things. Okay, so I'm going to turn the brightness up, ooh, right here, just a little bit, so that you can kind of see, ooh, that was way too much, see where my high points are. So my high point would be like right here. So I just kind of tap on some highlighter. And then on this side, same spot. Okay, I need to turn the brightness down now. Okay, so you can see it on my nose right there. So just right there. Now, one thing I like to do is put it actually right here. And I don't know why, for some reason, I like the way it looks right there. And then I'll look down and I'll go ahead and put it in my crease. Just kind of what's left over. And then some on my chin. There we go. Now let me turn on my ring light died in the middle of that. That's great. Okay. I was wondering what was making it look different. All right. So there we go. That's how it looks. This is my after look. I actually did my hair so that it could be down, but these are poking out like horns and making me look like the devil, which I'm not. Anyways, so yeah, this is the end of my video. Like I said, I don't do a whole lot. It's very simple, it's very easy, it's something you can do every day. It's really just a little pick-me-up. Like I said, I am a firm believer in not overdoing things. If you don't need it, don't use it, don't buy it. And that is something you can carry over to any part of your life. If you don't need it, don't use it, don't buy it. Yeah, but that's all my products. I think in total, these are like $3 at most, like $2.50. This is probably like $5, I think. This brush I did get at Walmart as well, long time ago, and this is probably like by itself $5. Eyelash curler, $5 at most, and this obviously was like $3. So it's not a very expensive makeup routine. It is very doable, but it's just a nice little pick-me-up. Let's see what my hair looks like down. Ooh, I'm gonna have to edit this video because I'm not gonna have any space on my phone after this. Kind of tuck these in. There we go. And I know it's coming in like my phone is like up higher, but I didn't know how to position it, and this seemed like the best way to do it. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I know it was really rambly and really random and probably Nobody asked for it. Oh yeah, nobody asked for it. But I did enjoy sitting here talking to you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to my son, do some things with him, do some schoolwork, and just enjoy the rest of my day. You have a good day, guys, and I will see y'all